Good day, Alabama, and welcome back in. We are out here on the front lawn of WBRC for a very special event taking place this morning.
Yeah, we're out here at the grounds where our flagpole sits, and our own Jonathan Hardison explains the impactful reason behind this.
At WBRC 6 News, we have always taken pride in honoring our nation's veterans. We're proud to have coworkers on our team here who have served, and we're proud to sponsor programs that reach out to and support the veterans in our community. And this month, we're going to continue that tradition in a very special way. In partnership with the 117th Air Refueling Wing, we're retiring our station's American flag. It is a meaningful moment, recognizing not just our flag service, but the brave men and women who have stood behind it. Take a look at its journey. After years of standing tall through severe weather, extreme heat, and brutal cold, our flagpole reached the end of its service life, and it needed repair. And rather than simply replacing it, we decided to use this as a chance to remodel our flagpole and make it more of a focal point on our WBRC campus. Instead of flying the original flag back on the remodeled setting, we decided to retire it with the honor and the respect it deserved. Colonel Mike Adams, the commander of the 117th Air Refueling Wing at Birmingham's Sumter Smith Joint National Guard Base, agreed to take our flag on a sortie, its final mission before retirement.
We'll usually go do some air refueling for a little while, then we'll fly somewhere and do some tactical training, and then we'll drop into an airport somewhere and do some touch and goes to get some currency, get some training there, then we'll fly back here.
After the mission was complete, our flag was properly folded for care and store and presented to WBRC, marking its official retirement.
Sir, it was our honor to fly your crew and your flag on Vulcan 02 on a training sortie here on one of our aircraft on October 11th. We refueled a B-52 bomber, and I want to present you that. And then I want to present you a flag. Again, it was our honor to do this for you.
Thank you so much, Colonel.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, and I'd like to say on behalf of WBRC 6 News, Gray Media, we were honored and privileged for you guys to help us retire this flag properly. We look forward to working with your unit more closely as we respect our veterans and our active troops by raising a new one in the days ahead.
Outstanding. It was our honor again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Colonel Adams also presented WBRC with his commander's coin. It's a gesture that was a surprise and an honor to receive.
I have mine in my pocket all the time, but it's got the 117th Air Refueling Wing patch on the front, and of course my bird on the back. But I just want to tell you, I appreciate you guys, appreciate you honoring our folks and looking after us. Thank you very much, man.
Our retired flag now sits in the foyer here at WBRC, where each day it will remind us and visitors to our campus of the sacrifices of our veterans in service and their lives to ensure our freedoms. And now I have the honor of sending you live outside to the front of our campus as we rededicate our flagpole and raise a new flag as we honor it and those who have and continue to serve these United States of America.
Thank you very much, Jonathan. And as we commence this special ceremony, we're joined by a very special group.
Yeah, so leading us to start this special flag rededication ceremony, the 117th Refueling Wing Honor Guard. We will step aside as we all watch with you this very special moment.
And as we get ready to raise this flag now, we get a special guest, Nathan Garrett, a trumpet performance major at Samford University.
what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, so you just heard the new version of the national anthem that plays right before we start Good Day Alabama at 4 a.m. And it's certainly nice, Janice, to see Old Glory up in a new fashion here in front of WBRC.
You know, it's just emotional, and to watch these military folks here doing this, it does bring a tear to your eye. And that version of the national anthem, by the way, that is a Gray Media employee who sings that. So you're going to be hearing that. You know, Mike, it reminds me of when we were growing up and television stations would end the night of broadcasting. Absolutely. And you would hear the national anthem. So when Gray Media wanted to bring that back, I just thought it was so special.
It really was, but to have some of our National Guard here from the 117th here joining us for this, it just made it extra special, as well as the Birmingham Police Department represented. And by the way, when you stick around here for Good Day Extra, we're going to be talking with some of these leaders with the 117th and just get some of their insights and thoughts on this patriotic day.
Yeah, Amber is taking the camera now and just showing some of the folks who are out here today. And just a very special moment. I know for some people it may seem kind of simple, but it's really not. This is a very important thing that was done by our TV station, Gray Media, and of course the 117th, retiring that flag, rededicating this, because we're all Americans, and that's all that really matters, right?
And so poignant because we got Veterans Day coming up, and you just, we can't appreciate our veterans enough, and what that flag stands for, those who fought for our freedom. And so I'm looking forward to really talking to some of these leaders here in a moment.
Me too. So what we're going to do, we'll take a break. We'll start Good Day Extra. We'll have much more for you coming up in just a moment on Good Day Extra. And it's a very special Good Day Alabama Extra as we are out here on the lawn here at WBRC, right below our flagpole where a new flag has just gone up, a rededication ceremony, and the 117th Air Refueling Wing from right here, making all of this happen. We're going to introduce all these folks, Mike. First, Commander Michael Adams, Chief Master Sergeant Joseph Cook, to your left.
Also, we have Senior Master Sergeant Justin Smith, who is over the 117th Honor Guard team. Did a great job today. Staff Sergeant Dora Hernandez, Career Enhancement with the 117th. Staff Sergeant Kevin Lando with Cyber Systems Operations with the 117th Support Squadron. And Chief Master Sergeant Michael Powell and others. Great to have y'all with us this morning.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your service.
Colonel, I have to ask you first of all, just, this might seem like a simple ceremony, but for those of us who the flag means something to, what is it like for you guys to participate in anything related to the flag?
Well, I'll tell you, first off, I am honored that you guys would invite us here. We're very grateful for what you're doing. We obviously value the flag. We value Veterans Day. We value patriotism and service. So that's a given for us. But the fact that Gray Media, WBRC, also chooses to value those things is a truly great thing in my mind, and it makes us, again, grateful for you guys and honored to be here.
All right. Chief Master Sergeant Joseph Cook, hello, sir. I was looking at your bio, and you are, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but you look after the health, the morale, the welfare, the training, readiness, and development of the troops. Gosh, all of those things are so very important in life. Talk about that and what it's like to lead this group of people.
Well, to your point, it is more, it's the whole airman concept. These are citizen soldiers. They have to go work in the civilian world here in Birmingham, as well as be ready to win our nation's war. So it's a lot to take on, but it's a holistic concept, not just the military side, it's the civilian side as well.
I want to let you step aside. Staff Sergeant Dora Hernandez with Career Enhancement with the 117th. First of all, describe your role.
So my role is to basically ensure that our members are taken care of. As a personnelist, I make sure that I put our people first. It is a very, very big thing for me to be able to help out our members at the 117th.
And there's a lot of, I know, right? There's a lot of practice. There's obviously some form that has to be done properly, and it's not like you can do what you do in terms of just presenting the flag, how it's unfolded, folded, put up. There's a lot that goes into that, isn't there?
Yes, sir. There is definitely a lot of practice. We definitely ensure that we do it correctly and we do it with full respect.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Mike, with that in mind, I think all our viewers know I just came back from my brother's funeral a few weeks ago, and a military funeral, and watching them fold that flag. It's something. So to see this today is very important.
And as the Colonel mentioned, it's very important for our veterans as well. As we wrap up here, just Veterans Day is coming up, and so many people died for their freedom, and that flag right there. What does that mean for you guys? For what you do in your role every day?
It's humbling for us. It gives us purpose. Again, it's a great thing. Veterans Day gives us an opportunity to honor, to respect those who have gone before us, and those who serve, who sacrifice. Fortunately, not everybody sacrifices their life, but everybody that chooses to serve, and we do choose to serve. Everybody that chooses to serve sacrifices something. You sacrifice time, events. We all have things that we've missed in our families' lives that we'll never get back. So Veterans Day provides an opportunity for everyone to recognize that. And again, I tell people, I want you to enjoy Veterans Day. I want you to have a ball.
Right.
I just ask that you take a few seconds to remember that those who have sacrificed for that.
Well said.
And go ahead. I was going to say,
we appreciate all you men and women. Thank you so much for what you're doing, Janice.
Yeah, well, we are going to wrap this up in just a minute, but I do, if you could, and I'm going to give this mic back to you, Amber, if you can show these folks back here, and Colonel, if you can tell us who they are, and they just represent a part of the people who serve.
They do. I'll tell you, in the 117th Air Refueling Wing, I tell people I'm a blessed man to get to command them. We have kind of a microcosm of a community. People see the airplanes, people see pilots, boom operators, but it takes everybody. We have personnel folks up there, intel folks up there. Roseman Dees is the man that I want to be when I grow up one day. Lieutenant Colonel Dees, the pilot up there. He's our operations group commander. It takes everybody from pilots to boom operators to aircraft mechanics to services folks, to chow hall folks, to logistics who get parts for the airplanes. It truly does take everybody to pull a mission off. And we've got about 1,150-ish members in our unit, full-time, part-time, and everybody plays a role to pull that off. And these are really some incredible people.
Well, what you do is amazing, and we appreciate you so much. I do want to thank, too, and we don't need to pat ourselves on the back, but our management here at WBRC for allowing us to do this.
We're grateful to be here.
Well, we appreciate it so much. And if you didn't see it, this flag that we now have standing over WBRC has been on quite a journey. So it's very special to us. And again, we appreciate y'all taking a part of that. I want to recognize Truman Fitzgerald also with the Birmingham Police Department for being here on hand for this as well. All right. Well, it is starting to drizzle on us a little bit out here for this ceremony. That's okay. It's quite all right. But we are going to take it inside for Megan Thomas with the latest on the weather. Megan.
Thank you all so much.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.